Gromner El Khan is now dead, as are all of his minions within his small part of Saradush. We did it! Another Bhaal Spawn wiped off the list. How many is that now? Saravok, Yaga Shura, and now Gromner El Khan and any of the other Bhaal Spawn he might have had working for him. But as I said before, it's actually not the number of them that I have to kill. It's the ones that they have killed, and the ones that those have killed in turn. It's all about the taint, or in better words, essence of my father, going to the nearest, most powerful child of Bhaal. That would be me in this case. So I don't need to kill all the thousands of Bhaal Spawn that are out there, if there are that many out there anymore. Just the ones that survive. Because by now, those ones would probably have taken the essence from so many others. I do not want my father's power, but I do want to collect as much of the essence as possible. The Bhaal Spawn are a threat to Faerun that will never end unless I make it end. That means that a lot of evil brothers and sisters will have to die at my hands. Gromner certainly was very paranoid. There has to be something that made him think this way. I mean, he is a half-orc, and they are prone to more debased behaviors, but still, there would have been something that pushed him in this direction. Unfortunately, he and all his followers are now dead, so there is no way to question them. He never even allowed me to speak, he just saw me and my group and attacked. All we have now is Melissan to guide us, but as my brother Saravok said, why should I trust her? She seems to want to help, but in these times of Bhaal Spawn everywhere waging war with each other, there would be a lot of subterfuge. I don't get the feeling from her that she's also a child of Bhaal, but you never know. I didn't know that Imoen was one until Arenicus told us. So there is a chance that Melissan could be one, and I wouldn't even know it. I will be cautious in my dealings with her from now on, just to make sure she is who she is trying to convince everyone she is. After my experience with Yoshimo betraying us, I just have to become very suspicious of any new people who claim that they are there to help. Melissan is telling us what we can do to help save Saradush and defeat Yaga Shura. The giant seems to be invulnerable to harm. Arrows, blades, even the most powerful of our spells and enchanted weapons leave no permanent mark. He heals faster than we can wound him. Are you saying Yaga Shura is invincible? Yaga Shura was not born with this immunity. He developed it, learned it somehow during his childhood, spent in a secret glade in the forests of Myrrh. I can show you where that glade is, but it is only speculation. The key to the giant's invulnerability might lie there, but it might not. There may be nothing there at all. And if that's the case, then there is only one other place to look, though it is far more dangerous. Yaga Shura has attracted a large number of fanatical devotees of his kind. They worship him as a god, as you can well imagine. I guess so. He's invulnerable, and he's a Bhaal Spawn. They built a temple to him in the Marching Mountains. Many of them are in his army now. That may mean the temple is vulnerable to your attack. Perhaps Yaga Shura's secret lies there? I don't know. This all seems pretty iffy. What makes you sure any of this will pan out? Because if it doesn't, Orin, then all the poor Bhaal Spawn that I have tried to aid, including you, are doomed. Yaga Shura and his allies will have their way. We must have hope. I know it's much to ask of you, whether it means anything to you or not. Thank you. Now I must attend to the wall's defenses. However you leave, I suggest you do so as soon as possible. Godspeed, Orin. I pray you succeed in your mission, for all our sakes. Wow, that's, yeah.
If it must be done.
We have quite the amount of items to pick up and identify and go sell before we leave Saradush. So, we'll start doing that then. You sit on a throne formed from the corpses of our fallen brothers and sisters. I was but the first to die by your hands. Tell me, what is it like to have such power at your fingertips? I know I must kill the other children, but I wish there was another way. Do not waste time worrying for the weak, Orin. This is how it must be. You must realize by now that there are more deaths to come, many more. I wonder, can murder's hunger ever be sated? Did you ever feel satisfied? When I was still Bhaal's son? No. I suppose I never did.
I've, been developing some more abilities. Bhaal abilities. Like your own. I don't mean to, they just come. Although I don't think they're very strong.
What kind of abilities? Just some minor spell-like powers. Although they're nothing I could do normally with my own magic. I think they're spells only priests could cast, usually. Plus I've been going through some physical changes as well. I notice I'm getting stronger and faster, for instance, but they aren't natural changes. I guess that's kind of explain some of my abilities. I've never been anybody as fast as me. But I have a good advice for you. You are the master, Imoen, not the taint. Push your limits, test these powers you are developing, and work to have absolute control over them. That sounds so scary, though, and way easier said than done. It's hard to keep control with all these dreams and thoughts all the time. They cloud my mind and make me angry. I don't like it. It's not me. But I'll try. If you think I can do it, I'll try. I don't have much of a choice, do I? The alternative is getting swallowed whole by the monster. Yes, that's why you must control them. Maybe I should stop whining and start working on it. Good idea.
What
So
can
we
I
have
do?
a number
I
of
can't carry anymore.
items
Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped
to
something.
identify. Some kind of studded leather armor. Let's see. Oh, we can't. She can't. Full plate mail. This helm. Roernak's horn. I guess... What are you wearing? No, we could probably sell that. So then, let's see. What kind of studded leather armor is this? Grandmaster's armor. Created for the Grandmaster Assassin, Vita Muerte, this suit not only provided protection but also enabled Vita to better pursue her fleeing victims, as the unfortunate wizard who fashioned this item for the ruthless killer soon learned. I don't know, is this better than what I'm wearing? Does it offer more protection? I mean, Shadow Dragon Scale armor. It's about the same, but the Shadow Dragon Scale armor gives me an acid resistance. Double movement rate. I like the look of this black armor. Well, this is greenish. I don't know. Doubles my movement rate, that could help, but... Personally, I like the look of the dark armor. So, Neera and... No one else could wear this. What about you, Jaheir? Well, you're wearing Red Dragon Scale. That's highly protective. Okay, well, we'll just have to sell it then. Because I really do like this Shadow Dragon armor. That fight with Gromner went a lot easier than I thought it would. Okay, so we have full plate mail. But she doesn't have any spells left, so... and she's over encumbered. But we do have... Let's see. I can find it. Find it by looking through these. Here, remove magic, oracle, clairvoyance. Identify. Okay, so let's identify these. Full plate mail. It's got a decent enchantment to it. I don't know if it is... I don't think it's better than what we have. No, we'll sell it. My brother is very strong with the Girdle of Stone Drying Strength, so he can carry that. Let's see, we have some kind of spear. The moderate good enchantment on it. Morning Star with good enchantment. This Ioun Stone. Lavender Ioun Stone. The bright lavender hue of this stone dances and sparkles as if the stone itself were alive. Huh. Well, my helm has cold resistance, fire resistance, electrical resistance, so... I don't know. I'll hold on to this stone, though. I'll put it in my bag. Bag of holding. Morning Star. Let's see if we can identify this. Ice Star. The head of this morning star appears to be forged from unbreakable ice blue crystal. The handle is chill to the touch, and the wielder is surrounded by a soothing nimbus of cool air which protects against even magical fire. Well, it's got one of the best enchantments we've seen. I don't know what to do with it. So, M1, you've gotten stronger. And faster. Wow. Not as fast as me, but you are quite fast compared to what you used to be. Now, the strength helps too, so you're as strong as Aerie now. About as strong as Aerie. So, nobody, the only person that is skilled is with Morningstar in the whole group is Ajantis. And unfortunately, Ajantis has the Flail of Ages, which apparently is another head that can be used for it. But maybe we'll just hold on to it. Put the, let's see, what can we take out here? Vigil Stone, Ritual Scroll. Don't have any room. Let's take this out. So, we don't have anything that's sharp. Vigil Stone, let's put that in here. And the scroll, that's for Watcher's Keep. Let's put this in there. There. He is trained with a flail, a Morningstar, as well as as good as his Bastard Sword is. His Ambassador Sword. And it is actually a better... The enchantment is good enough, which maybe allow us to hit them on the toughest out there.
Certainly.
Magical armored. Get through anything, pretty much. Okay, so this is done. There's no chest of gold, but there's another stair. What's up here?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, okay, right out to this top.
Direct me as you will.
I guess Melissan's taken over as defending this place. Hello again, Arid. I appreciate what you've done to save the town from Kaiser's plot, Bhaal Spawn, but I cannot speak. I must defend the walls of Saradush. I do not envy you. Okay, so we do have some items to sell, and then we will somehow leave. I mean, we can go back to my plane, but I don't know how... I have no idea how we're going to get past the walls here. Uh-oh. Watch out. Alright, let's sell what we can, and then leave. We've sold what we can, and as far as I know, everything in this city, in this section of the city that's still left, has been done. We have to find a means to slay Yaga Shura. So, let's get out of here. Back to my pocket plane. We should rest before we move on.
Without doubt.
How is it possible to go someplace else? Oh, okay, so no, we don't need anybody else we wish to bring back. This is good enough for us. Well, is it possible to leave? We don't quite need to rest immediately, but... I can use my planar door to travel to several places. Where do I wish to go? So I can return to where I last was, which is in the temple in Saradush. Or go back to Saradush, probably end up right outside where Gromner's castle is, his entrance. Excuse me. I need to escape Saradush and make my way to Yaga Shura's home in the Marching Mountains. But I do not wish to leave this time. I think that...
your need.
Let's see, Jaheira and Imoen. Imoen's our thief. We can't get rid of her. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go anywhere without Ajantis and Saravok. We can't get rid of Aerie and Jaheira. or temporarily have them gone. You know, it's okay. We're going to have Rasad replace Saravok, and Neera replace... Could she replace him? No, because we don't have a thief. She replace Jaheira. That's it. Alright, so... Yeah, we're definitely... If we're going to go to Watcher's Keep and defeat Yaga Shura, we're going to need Imoen with us because she is our thief. Watcher's Keep is supposed to be a horrible, horrible place full of traps and monsters. I guess so. Jaheira's a bit kind of like
Quickly
the ant
and
for the entire
precisely.
group. So, Neera?
Oh, good! You're back! Do you want me to join you after all? Hint. The answer is yes!
Yeah, thanks for the hint. Yes. Okay. Sorry, Jaheira, stay here. And... Rasad.
Without hesitation.
Oh, there. Is there any way I can assist you, my friend?
Let's find out. Well, we can't get rid of Aerie. That's just impossible. I guess my brother. For now.
So what is it to be then? Am I to be replaced by some quivering, fawning lackey? Bah! Shall I wait here for you or not?
Yes, wait here, Saravok.
What have you decided then? Am I to leave the group for a time? I am not sure this is wise.
Jaheira, I trust your counsel, but just stay here for a while. You'll be safe. If you are certain, then very well. I hope you do not intend to leave me here for long, however. Okay, well, we have a lot of mage power now. A little bit less healing power, but Aerie, between Aerie and myself and Ajantis, we should be okay. So, let's get everybody organized, and given what items we have to help. I think for now this is about as good as we'll get it when it comes to equipment. We did give Neera a lot of spell scrolls to go through and add to her spellbook.
Let me help you.
So, it seems that Rasad has gained in skill. A lot of fine traps. Move silently. Fine traps could help. Can't seem to be able to disable them. So, Neera has gained in skill. This shall prove to be very interesting. Let's go.
This will not take long.
I need to escape Saradush and make my way to Yaga Shura's home in the Marching Mountains. The magic of this plane can place you in the wilderness on the road to Yaga Shura's home. What's this?
Next time.
The magic of the pocket plane has placed me in the wilderness on the road to Yaga Shura's home. My map has been updated, and I shall have to make my way to Yaga Shura's areas and discover the source of his invulnerability. There's somebody up here.
Everyone!
They seem to be attacking a merchant up over there.
Oh, for the
glory of Helm!
That wasn't even close, was it?
It's quite a lot of them. We just killed a bunch of merchants. Who are these? We have to get Neera some kind of better range weapon than this.
Get down, everyone!
Oh my!
All right.
Look! It's Jerome!
Who? Some kind of bird here. Who's Jerome?
Thanks, Jerome. Let's see what Talana has to say.
Oh, a bird, a messenger bird. Who is that? A victim of wild polymorph?
No, silly. It's Jerome. The messenger bird that carries letters between Talana and me.
Okay, just checking. With you wild mages, who knows?
Why are you looking all confused? I'm really into birds. Beaks, feathers, beady eyes. I love that stuff.
Alright.
It's true that Jerome doesn't come around that much. But surely you've seen Anton. The falcon?
No? I know you're a self-absorbed ball spawn, but how can you take such little interest in other people's lives? Other people make it easy. Well, what news did Jerome bring you?
Let me see. It's a warning.
Vikros, the Order of the Eight Staves leader, is in Tether, not far from the Wheeldath. She says the Order's gotten very good at tracking mages. Just a wild surge within a certain proximity to them will attract their attention.
If I could take out the Order's leader, it would crumble.
Perhaps, perhaps not. What are you suggesting?
There's a clearing west of the Wheeldath and north of Saradush. Pretty close to where the Red Wizards might be.
A clearing? Okay. Did Jerome tell you that too?
No, that was Anton's work. Anyway, if we headed there, and I used my wild magic, we could draw their attention. They're so used to setting up ambushes. It'd be great to ambush them for a change.
A good plan. We'll head there soon. Huh, okay, so interesting. As soon as we come out of my pocket plane, that Neera gets contacted. Must have been looking for her. Neera's heard from Talana of the Order of the Eight Staves leader, Vikros, is in Tether, very close to us. Neera suggests we set up a trap for her in a nearby clearing, attracting her attention using wild magic. So where? We are here. Okay, the Forest of Myrrh, that's where we were supposed to go. That's where Melissan suggested we go there. And then, was it the Marching Mountains? Was the place where the temple was built for Yaga Shura. So Saradush is here. The siege camp is unreachable. Clearing destination. We're going to have to go to that clearing. Probably should go there right away, actually.
If it must be done.
But we have some things to pick up. Oh, there's more.
My
What is going on here?
Kinda.
These are soldiers of Yaga Shura's army.
It
Just
will
how
be done.
big is his bloody army? Alright, so we can't carry all the arrows that I would wish to. Turquoise gem. It's a gold. Let's see, I should be taking these things. We have enough arrows for quite a while. So, my brother was using these, but you know what? You can use these. For now, the ones that we come across. Mislead. Do you need a weapon, Neera? Some kind of ranged weapon. Should have taken Jaheira's sling. Well, we can always go get it immediately.
What is it? Certainly.
Not like these things are so far away. Two-headed sword.
Speak.
Let's just
Direct
loot the
me as
area.
you
They were
will.
attacking some merchants over here. Why?
It
It
will
just
be
seems
done.
awfully strange to me. Oh, who's this? One of them survived, apparently. Hello?
All my stuff is authentic. Really, it is.
Thank you, kind lady. An honest merchant cannot even travel the roads anymore in Tether without running into armies and vagabonds, it seems. Glad to be of help. Here, do take this coin as a token of my gratitude. With my caravan destroyed, I am a bit in dire straits, but it is far preferable to death, I am sure, and I still retain most of my goods, after all. The trick now shall be to wait for my next caravan to arrive by this way and move all of the goods out of the wagon. That will not be for a few days yet. If you do wish to purchase something before they come, I would be happy to give you a good price. Excuse my manners, however. I am Karthus el-Hazar, a merchant who is just traveling through. I normally take the road through Saradush, but that's been closed with all the trouble there. I'm surprised to see others in the glade. Never mind soldiers. I was nervous to head this way myself, considering the glade's history and everything, but I thought at the very least trouble would steer clear of it. There's supposed to be a temple near here. Do you know of it? I have heard that the glade was once home to a temple of the old god of murder, Bhaal, at least until his death. When he died, he took most of his followers with him, and that temple is no exception. All of his clerics and assassins are supposed to have died horribly, and so they haunt the glade and Bhaal's old temple. Spirits and other things seem drawn there as well. It is a frightening place, my friend. I wouldn't stay there any longer than you needed to, if I were you. Alright, thank you. Perhaps I can take a look at your wares? Oh, of course. If I can lighten the load, or perhaps pick up a few valuables, it will make this disastrous trek all the more worth it. Very good weapons. Bastard sword. Long sword. Good enchantments on them. Well, we have a scimitar like that for Jaheira, so... Composite longbow. I'm not sure if... I don't think that's better than what I have. Short bow. Well, since we're here, we might as well get a nice sling for... We don't have to go and exchange it with Jaheira. Just get this sling for Neera. Oops, got the wrong one. Got the wrong one. But we have so much gold, I am not worried. We have a lot of bullets with us, so too many bullets. We could always buy... We could always use more of these. These. And these. Potions of healing. Now, Imoen, is there anything here that you don't have? Obsidian Ion Stone. Interesting. Rod of Resurrection. I regret not buying this when I came across it before. Let's get this then. Oh, they have everything but a quiver. Magical quiver. Gem bag. We don't need any of that. Restoration. You know, truth be told, we could use a few more of these to replace the ones that Aerie been using up. Alright, Imoen. Spells. Stun, death. What about you, Aerie? What about you, Neera? They're all... Yeah. Well, that's about as good as we can get it.
My heart is filled with joy.
I'm not sure you appreciate this, Rasad, but I understand how you feel, to have led so many in a cause you believe in and see them suffer. I appreciate the sentiment, Neera, but words are no balm to the pain I feel. Oh, I know nothing I say could stop your suffering. If either of us ever had that thought that, well, we've both grown up a bit, haven't we? Then why did you not lead me to my thoughts, wild mage? Because I know how thoughts can get, especially guilty ones. There may be no cure for your suffering, but that doesn't mean you need to make yourself suffer more. Your sunny disposition would make the mistress of Night's worshippers tremble with hate. I've tricked one more person into thinking I have a sunny disposition. You do not? I'm not big on the brooding, but I'm no sunshine. No? Not even a winter's sun that shines over a barren world and laughs at its reflection in the snow? That doesn't sound bad. Poetic. Melancholy. Sublime. Yeah, that's basically me. Hey, you're laughing. There may be no balm in words, but there is in sympathy. Let us walk in silent sympathy for a time, Neera. Yeah, Neera, you need the sling. And Aerie is the one to give you all the bullets you could ever need. And perhaps you can use some of these rods too, because we don't really have use for it at the moment. Let's see, we don't need that. Probably don't need that. Sell that. This to Rasad. He's known for getting hurt easily, or at least he used to be. I don't know how he is now. Oh, that's right. Okay, let's just put these up. Didn't work until her Mel's minute meteors are used up. But we have a ranged weapon for her, so that's good enough.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Well, since we're here, let's explore the rest of this area. I'm wondering if you know anything about the immediate area, Karthus.
Certainly.
Okay, so he just know about the temple in the area, so we'll be on our way. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.